Right. That was a bloody nightmare. People probably think I've forgotten. Right. Cause it's hard to understand. Go away. Let's go here, my channel. Let's go here, my channel. Right, okay, it's working. People are here. Right, okay, so let me just get the link here. Go away. There's my main thing. There's that. We've got people, children. We've got people. Right. Let's go to Facebook. Let's go. Is the Hangout still happening? Can't see on YouTube. There we go. Had a nightmare. Oh, shit. But it's hard to understand. Alright, let's go here. We got 5. Hello. We're seeing 5 now. People are coming on. Hello, how you doing? I had a fucking nightmare. I'm live. I said bloody technical issues. There's the link. One minute, guys. Sorry. Right, I want to be able to see now. Right. Of course, we've got this delay happening, haven't we? Hey, man. Good day, everybody. Hello. It's LPL. Although, what's that? Although the fucking rain and darkness. Yes. Very much. Right. Like before, I've got to kind of go on the main one because like what you're seeing, so I'm seeing a delay happening, and then to see the messages, because nothing, if I put in check 1 2 3 4, does that come through? I don't think it does for some reason. Oh well, not to worry. Right, while I'm waiting for people, what happens? What's that? Although the fuck, yeah, after hey Mark. Right. Oh man, that was a nightmare for the last like 26 minutes, 30 minutes. I've been faffing around with fucking so I gotta stop swearing in case there's children here. How are we all doing? Go ahead, guitar. And if you saw my Facebook, new pedal. And like if I go can you hear me? Can you hear all sounds? Actually, I need to go back on the other one. I know I was about to see what people are saying. Without the pedal. Pedal. Sweet music, yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't sound like a load of arse on for your computer there. All right, good, loud and clear, excellent. Cheers, man. So, how is everyone? How are we all doing? What's been guaning, as the cool kids say? And yeah, it's go Telecaster. I will. Let me just. I need to warm up because I've been faffing around on this bloody computer. I just need to warm up. Right. All about the plus. Yeah, it really is. Really is about the plus. So yeah, I forget there's a delay, so I've got to kind of wait for everyone to catch up. Who we got here? Craig, I recognise you. Shocking content. Let's play CSGO. Why is that class as shocking content? Fret wanking as usual. Oh, Trev. Young Trev. How are you doing, Trev? How was actually guitar? You went down to guitar, saw Nina Straymes, whatever her name is. Apologies for any Nina fans. I'm sure Trev is going to correct me from what I just said there. It's shocking content. Hello, more people. Hello. Where of you recognise me from, Craig? I don't know. The name sounds familiar. Maybe you've never ever seen me before. Are you the only Russian here? I don't know. Is shocking content the only Russian here? Possibly. Afternoon, Trev. Sorry, I just saw that message. But everyone all right? Everyone good? Mark T. Yep. Let's go back through what's going on. Can hear. Excellent. Loud and clear. Telecast about the plus. Freaking great, bud. Hi. Nita Strauss. That's it. Yes, actually, really. She was freaking awesome. You missed it. I know. But I did go and see Nick Johnston at the Andertons masterclass. Well, not only in master, I guess you could call it a clinic, isn't it? It's called. And he was very cool. Seemed like a nice guy as well. Oh, you've been on Rob Chapman for? I haven't been on Rob Chapman for in a long time. I am technically a member there, but I haven't been on it for a long time. What's up with the guys from the Red Strat 63? Oh, you're talking about the Your Guitar Academy? You're talking about that? Damn delays. Yeah, the RCF Rob Chat is bread dead. Oh, bed dead these days. Oh, okay. Bit dead these days. Yeah, like I said, I haven't gone on it for quite. Hello, Daniel. How you doing? I haven't got it for quite a while. But I check in now and then. I used to, when I first started doing YouTube videos, I'd post a video in there and stuff like that. Yeah, I haven't really done it much. Though you should play work with them. I can never pronounce your name, Piel. I'm just going to call you Piel. I hope you don't mind. Yeah. So there was no hard feelings. It was just basically timing and stuff. And what I'm like, for example, earlier this year, I think it was April, May. I remember it's the Easter weekend in the UK. And I imagine the rest of the world. I don't know what the dates are. But I went to Nice for a week and did a residency out there playing. And I don't think they liked that. Not in a horrible way, but they just wanted me to kind of, you know, full on YGA, you know, and I couldn't just give up everything I've worked for, you know, for myself. So I think I'm still on their website and stuff, but I haven't done anything. Basically, I was getting nothing. I was getting no like sign on with them in the January, and it got to April, and the phone hadn't rang once on the YGA phone line, which I had set up. Didn't get one phone call. So yeah, I got to kind of carry on the Mike Bradley jet. I've got to try and make a living. You know what I mean? So just sitting there by the phone, like ring, ring. So yeah, but they're lovely guys, and I've still got first dibs on that Strat as well. I'm here. Hello, yeah. Sorry, hello, Daniel. Oh yeah, the caption mentioned that unfortunate workers. Oh, you missed. See, you missed out, Trev. Though I was in Guitar yesterday, where if you haven't seen it yet, I bought this. I can't see if the camera's getting it. Let me just go back to this screen. Oh, here we go. Mojo. You might have saw on Facebook, and it's a really cool pedal. I'll be playing lots more of it. And actually, when I was in Guitar, I played a couple of Sirs, and I've played a few Sirs. I played like the Super Strat Sirs, and when I played them, all the necks had felt the same. And I played, I think it was like not a mod, it was basically a Strat, you know. And I was like, oh, this is a really nice neck. And then I played that for about half an hour, going through the Mojo for a Mesa Boogie, little kind of 15-watt Mesa Boogie, very, very nice. And then I kind of tried out an Antique, which is basically a nitro cellulose Strat of theirs, and bloody, it was lovely. It was a nice chunky neck, and it was just a lot more alive than the other one, which was still just as nice. I think it's just called a Modern, I think it's called. And I believe that the Antique one had an ash body and the other one was an alder. But I'm really liking the Sirs. I might have to see about getting a Sir, I think. Strat in my good man, Daniel. Everyone needs a Strat on their lap, don't they? You know? What are the Chapman guitars like to play? Have no idea, James. I've never played one. I've got a feeling they're going to be thin necks and Ibanez, but I've never ever played a Chapman. Yeah, that's how I found your videos. Oh, Craig, you found my. Sorry, there's a delay here. So you found my videos through Rob Chapman forum. Cool, thanks. Oh, I'm glad you was able to come to my world, my friend. I like the Captain more than Rob. Yeah, Captain's cool. Rob, again, I used to watch some of his early videos, but I don't watch many for a while. But he seems to be doing very well. Call me Eel the Pill. I will. Eel the. That's better now. I think we've had this conversation before, haven't I? Well, I haven't pronounced your name properly, but I know you, my friend. Mark T, Mike, you obviously have been playing for a long time, and can you tell us how much practice you need to do per day to get to a reasonable standard, especially for us older chaps? Mark, yes, I can. As much as you humanly possibly can, I would say. First of all, the whole kind of like, no, it's too late for me, no matter what. You haven't said your age, but no, if you're 8 and if you're 68, it's still about the same. It's all about just discipline on the instrument and putting in the time in playing. And I remember I started playing guitar in 1996. That's when I officially I started playing guitar. I was in a band like a couple of years before that. When I was like 8, 9, my friends were like 14. It was just how it was. down my road, and they started a band up, and I just wanted to play bass, you know. We went to a couple of years later, I got my first guitar in '96, you know, and I remember like I got the guitar August '96. In the February '97, I saved up my paper round money, and I lied about my age and got a paper round. I think you maybe 13 or something. I lied, and I think I was like 11, 12 when I got a paper round. And yeah, in the February '97, I bought my first electric guitar. It was like a Telecaster custom copy by a company called CMAC. And I've never ever seen that company or the guitar since. But anyway, I remember my dad went into my guitar teacher and would always say, Mike's not practicing and that. I probably did just play, you know, once or twice a week. I had my guitar lesson on a Monday, and I'll just kind of play a bit, you know. And it weren't, I'd say after about just over 6 months to a year of playing, where it started sounding good. I remember I got Total Guitar magazine, and I can remember the End by the Beatles. Love you, love you. Whatever it was, you know. And I remember having they had tab, but I didn't read the tab. I'd read the music notation because my teacher was very on music notation, you know. So whatever that this has been nearly 20 years since that happened. But yeah, so, and then, you know, I remember Maggie May. Oh God, what's the chorus? And, you know, I just started seeing that, oh, I'm playing the guitar here, you know. And then, so the more I started thinking I was sounding all right, the more it made me want to play, you know. And then, you know, I remember like in the summer holidays, like my friends started having jobs and I didn't. So I'll just sit in this room, which was my old bedroom, and I would just play all the time. And I haven't stopped. So what I would say, buddy, you know, Mark, is just play as much as you can, you know. And even, you know, like now, you know, like a guy, sorry, I forgot which one guy said, go shut in your lap, you know. Just have the guitar on you all the time. You know, if you're watching TV, don't have to be plugged. So if you're annoying, you know, your mum, your wife, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, nan, whatever, you know, just sit there. And if you're just sitting there, even just kind of doing, you know, rudimental kind of things, you know, just sitting there kind of getting your fingers going, it's great, because then, you know, it becomes second nature. You know, I'm more comfortable having a guitar in my hands than not having one, you know. So yeah, just try and play as much as you can, and also playing along to music. That's really important, you know. So you're getting used to playing in time. You've got a beat happening. That's the most important thing. Playing like, no, sitting there and all that shit is great, you know, it's impressive, it gets the girls. But if you can't do that, you know, well, never mind, can't do that. If you can't have a beat happening, and play a G chord in time, you will never be able to join a band. Basically. So hopefully that answers your question, mate. I'm doing my 11:30. What, I'm guessing 11:30 in the morning, Daniel. Sorry, I'm a bit behind now. Oh, good. Lots of questions coming in. Thank you. 11:30 here. Well, I'm glad you're staying up with me, or you're up in the early hours with me. Hi, guys. Any thoughts on Cornford Harlequin? Cornford Harlequin, great amp. Any Cornford. I'm currently, I need to go back to what you guys are seeing. I'm plugged into the MK50 at the moment. I've had this amp for 9 years now, and I might have said this to you before. I had wanted it for 6 years, you know, so I saved up a lot to get it. So you call it a Harlequin. If you can find one on eBay, I suggest buying it, buddy. It's a great amp. Did you try the Badger Sir amps? No, I didn't, but I think pretty much most stuff Sir does is great, so I do need to check that out. But I want to check out the Victory amps as well, because I've been talking to some of the guys, well, one of the guys there. Hi, mate, bit late getting on, Rich. That's all right, Rich. Good to see you, buddy. How are you? Hope you've been practicing. Face palm, Mojo. See my views on that. Who served you, mate? My mate works there. Serves all bit boutique. Is very boutique. I don't know his name. Really nice guy. He had kind of long, really curly hair and a beard. Really nice chap. But I don't know what his name is. But he's a lovely guy. How do you like the Mojo versus the 805? I haven't A/B'd them, but what I've been doing lately, well, on my board, I haven't been happy on my board. I've got the Soul Food, I've got the 805, and the Spark Boost, and I've been stacking them. And the Soul Food, I don't know, just haven't been getting on with it lately. So the Mojo on its own is working lovely. Well, like I say, this is going for a Cornford. But drop this down a bit. I'll be mainly, when I do small gig, go from a little supersonic. So like I say, that's just the amp. If I click this. It's nice and clear, you can still hear the notes, it's not mushy and all that stuff. But if I kick on the overdrive channel on the amp, which is only set at 12 o'clock, so this is the amp distortion, kicking the Mojo. And I put my guitar to it. But yeah, it's fun. So I'm gonna. There we are. Oh, that's why the bloody nuts undone me at the back. Stupid. So yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of fun in A/B and them, but I expect I'm gonna have them both on my board now. I'm gonna take the Soul Food off, and I want to put the Mojo on there. How do you know? Oh, okay. Hi, mate. Trace my Vox 4-watt tuba for a nice London City Hornet 50. The guy must have had a hangover. I have not heard of a London City Hornet 50. Is it a new company? I'll stick with my Ray 35. Blue Bubbles. Hello, mate. Hello. Greetings from the UK to Italy. How is it over there? Is it crap like it is in UK? Richard, have you played a Taylor GS Mini? No, but all Taylors are lovely. That's all I can say to that. I love my Taylor, Betty, my Taylor. She's beautiful. Mark Knopfler's current signature guitar is a Sir. Well, that was when it was Penza Sir, isn't it? And they kind of redid it. Because he's good friends with, is it Rudy Penza? He's got a New York guitar shop. And back in the kind of late 80s, early 90s, it was Penza Sir. And now Sir have done the MK1 and 2 and stuff, haven't they? Very expensive, I believe. Craig, you started playing guitar when I was born. That makes you feel old. Thanks for that, Craig, you swine. My present guitar is a Gibson Les Paul Standard, but it's not the one you like, isn't it? What do you mean by that, Blue Bubbles? I do like Gibson Les Pauls. They are, oh, what camera can you see? Yes, I do like them. This is, I don't like, if you've got the 2015 Les Paul though, the neck on the 2015 Les Pauls are, well, let's not swear, not very pleasant to my hands, but now they've realised their ways, haven't they? Could you give us a hammer-on and pull-off exercise, please? Of course I can, Richard. Anything for you. What'd be a good one? What'd be a good one? Okay. I remember when Santana came back out in like 2000, 99, something like that. And all the guitar magazines started doing these kind of things, you know. And I remember I'd be able to do it on the first string, but of course that as soon as I went up to the other strings, I was like hitting the other string underneath it. So these, let's do that, and less gain as possible, because gain, you know, will make you better. If I do more volume. All that jazz, right? So if you can get used to it on a clean amp, you know, you're building your strength up. So what I'm doing here, we can go anywhere. The shape is literally 1, 2, 4. So at the moment I'm on 8, 9, 11, all right? But we're going to start on this 11th fret. So I'm going to go 11, pull off to 8, and then hammer on to 9 with my second finger, and then hammer on to 11. All right, and then I'm doing the same thing, just going up to the first string and second string. But then you want to get to the point where you don't have to pick it. That's what you want to ideally get to. And then, but you still want to keep your right hand there to mute the unwanted string, because if you've got a lot of gain, then it's all going to go. So that's quite, a basic form of one. And then you can change it. You can then do first and third fingers. So it'd be on the 8th, 10th, and 11th frets, same thing. That kind of stuff. That's actually a bit harder there. And then you can do a stretchy one. So you can do 8, 10, 12. This is exercise. Don't worry about keys, you know. And then the next stage would be, put it into a major scale kind of shape. So don't neglect the little finger. You kind of want to get that kind of work in there. And another one, let's say, that's still the same kind of stuff. Actually, let's do that, all right? So we're going to go down the pentatonics, but it's going to get kind of country, that kind of stuff. Let's turn up a little bit. So there I'm going 5 to 7 on the third string, so hammering on obviously, and then I'm hitting the second string on the 5th fret. You can just do that to your heart's content doing that. And I'm going down the shapes, and then you've got 7 and 9 on the third string, and then going to 8 on the second. Then you got 9 and 12, and then 10 on the second string, and then you got 12 and 14, and 13 on the second string. Really slow. So that's quite a cool, and if you pick the second string of your finger, my favourite finger, you get a nice little snap to it. With the pick, I prefer the finger. I like the snappiness. Does that help? Does that help you, my friends? What else have we got here? Have you seen the new Jimmy signature from Fender? Yeah. What the hell is that going on about? I'm not a big fan of that. You might as well just buy a left-handed guitar and string it right-handed, and you got a Jimmy Strat, haven't you? The Daniel A. Doozy, I played one of Jimmy's Sigs. They're great, but not for much else than Jimmy's own stuff. Yeah, pretty much, aren't you? Marius Chana, fuck off. Okay. Tit. It's all about discipline, something I lack of. Ill appeal. Oh, you can discipline yourself. Your nan bitch. Who is this Marius? Who's this tosser? Who's he talking to? Oh God, I've lost everyone. What's going on here? Brandon, can you see this? Yes, I can, Brandon. Marius, you mean up your arse? You're a knob, man. Strat or telly, which should I get first? Oh, Strat. You don't get any girls. Sure, mate. Let me, how can I block this? There we go. Let's block this user, because he seems a bit of an idiot, doesn't he? Right, he's gone. Trev, do you know what Anderton's best-selling brand of pedals is? I don't, but I'm going to say Dunlop/MXR. Chew, 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 chew. Thanks, Mike. You're very welcome, my friend. Andrele Bonolo. Hello, buddy. How are you doing? What about some jazz? Know what? For Andre, let's do some jazz. Oh, God. My limited jazz knowledge. Oh, that's crap. And then the best. There you go. Oh, you got I like that. That's my favourite little thing. I'm now too loud. Did it? Oh, this is for Andre. There you go, Andre. All for you. Because I know how much you love jazz. Where are we? What's going on? Have you ever tried the Thorpe FX pedal? No, I'm rubbish. I've never heard of that either. I need to do some more searches. I need to buy some more stuff, or companies sell me things. Not sell me, but give me. Do you play R&B? If so, can you give me an exercise, please? Yeah, Brandon. I like playing all music, buddy. R&B. What would be a good R&B? Let's drop this down a little bit. Good R&B. So you got the kind of chord substitution stuff going on. So you can do a C major 7, so a B7, which just sounds so cool. So the E minor 7. Yeah, it's all kind of substitutions and stuff, which I'm not going to go into now. But yeah, so C major 7, B7, E minor 7, then A7. You know. And it's all about the spacings, you know, like kind of leave stuff out. Then I went into blues, you know. And inversions and stuff, you know. So instead of doing a C major chord like so, do it like that. Put the E in the bass, so you'd be bar on the 5th fret, and then playing the E there, you know. So it's slightly jazz chords. If you I get to a plug now. If you go on my website, I've got some cool kind of a jazz chord. Well, I say jazz, like beginner jazz chords and stuff, which can kind of spice up your playing. Who here has checked out my website so far? Any thoughts? I know a few of you have actually got some videos from there as well, which I'm really grateful for, and hopefully they're helping you as well. But hopefully that gave you some R&B advice. The floor manager at Guitar, that is. Oh, cool. Sorry, Trev. Like I say, I'm so trying to catch up here. Yeah, he's a really nice guy, Trev. Really, really nice guy. I liked him. He was. He let me try out as many guitars as I wanted. And guitar shopping on your own, I think, is best as well. Trev, the Tone City ones. Oh, I saw those in the Andertons videos. They're doing all Tone City. I think, though, they're very much. Bear with me, guys. Oh, no, I just squashed my sandwich. who remembers, oh, here's one, I don't know, about a year ago, the Movell pedals. This one is the Busy Bee. And the Tone City ones, from what I can see, are very much like the Movell. I haven't tried any other Movell pedals, but they're, I think they're very much the same, you know. The nice one, Daniel Lay spun on. I mean, freaking mojo. It sounds good, doesn't it, Trev? Sounds lovely. Loose nuts. Joel, do you have to go to warm-up routine? Sometimes I do, yeah. Sometimes. It depends. I get really bad circulation in my hands. Actually, I have a thing called Raynaud disease. I've got 2 diseases. All right. Do you want deep with Mike here? I've got in my left eye, I've got a thing called keratoconus, where say your cornea is like so, my cornea is like that. It's a bloody nightmare. But yeah, I've got a little bit of Raynaud disease. So I get really bad circulation in my hand. So sometimes you might see like my hand, my arm brown, and then my hand is white. It's just a bad circulation. So I've been doing this lately. I'll drop you back down. I've been doing this kind of, it sounds disgusting, but so say I'm on 12, 13, 14, 15. Got that, and I've been oh god, and kind of change it around and make sure I'm doing it finger style to get that warmed up as well. So you know, so I could start there, and then I'm swapping these 2 up, so the second finger's going down the string, third finger's going up, and then that's going on the first string, that's going on the fourth, something like that, going back a fret, and then dropping the first, well, little finger down to the first string, that back up, and these 2 swapping them around, you know, etc. You know, and it's quite a good one just to kind of get your fingers kind of going. So I do that. Sometimes I might you know, just do little kind of 3, 1, 2, 4. Anything to kind of get the fingers going, you know. So especially now it's getting colder and stuff, you know. But yeah, so a little bit. It's good to warm up. You don't go straight in. Depends on the music you're doing. I'm not really a thrash metaler, so I'm not doing too much that kind of stuff. No, London City made amps in the 70s. It's a 50-watt tuba. Oh, okay, I'll have to check it out, buddy. Brandon, R&B, Daniel A, the Beast. The 2015 Les Paul was such a it was, Craig. It was, man. You're welcome, Blue Bubbles. You're welcome. Mine's a 2012. Oh, go on, it goes down. What about grabbing a random CD and teach some ear? Oh, okay. I like that, Ilda Pill. Okay, bear with me. Let's catch up with these questions, and I'll do that. What strings you use? I use Roto Sounds. They've been really good with me, actually. I use Roto Sounds, and then on my Strats, 10 gauge, and on Les Paul, 11 gauge. Actually, I was going to do a video about this, actually, about the difference in neck lengths. That's probably completely wrong there, but it's Sunday. I don't know what's going. You can see I'm off asleep. But yeah, if you put a slight, if you say you use 10s on a Strat or Tele, a Fender type guitar, and then put 11s on your Les Paul or Gibson, because you've got a shorter scale length. There we go. That's it. It will feel like kind of 10s on your Les Paul as what it does on a Fender, if that makes sense. So yeah, 10s on a Strat or Fenders, 11s on Gibsons, and acoustic I use 12 gauge strings on acoustic. And I can bend like 2.5 as well on them, so it's good for your strength there. Maris had left the building. Yeah, he was a tosser. Who's that guy? That's my first troll as well, I think that was. Ilda Pill, first hangout I asked if you knew Brian from Active Melody. Already saw his chat. Oh no, I still haven't. I must have checked it out at the time, but I can't remember him. Actually, you know what? Let me Brian Active Melody. 1 minute. Brian Active Melody. Daniel Cooper. It's not. Oh, Active Melody. Here we go. He's doing well. 111,000 subscribers. First hang out, I asked if you knew Brian from Active Melody. Already saw his. Oh no. No, I don't know him, buddy. I'm afraid. No. He looks like he's very formal in the teaching. I'm too much of a nutter to be that formal. You may have to look on eBay or Reverb, but the OnePlus Sorin is phenomenal. You should buy one, demo it, and send it to me. Yeah, I tell you what, a new YouTube channel which I really like is that pedal show on the Gig Rig, Daniel the Gig Rig, and Mick Taylor do it. And I saw their last video they did, and there was a OnePlus. It was like a high gain Wampler, and I was like, oh, I need that in my life. That was lovely. I haven't forgotten who, Ill the Pill, I haven't forgotten what you said, by the way, about grabbing a CD and teach some ear stuff. I will do it. I just better get through some lovely questions from you fine folk. Andre, but Mike, can you teach me some exercise to improve my runs in pentatonic, pentablues scale, especially run to high notes? I can, Andre Bonlow. 1 second. I'll try and do that as well. Yes, mate, the site looks very good. Thanks, Mark. Thank you. Richard, have you got any more vids planned for YouTube? Yes, I'm editing one review of a guitar which is right there next to me, and I want to put that up Tuesday. I'm trying to now make sure I'm doing a video a week on YouTube now, and hopefully you guys are seeing an improvement in the videos. I've been trying to just pay more attention to lighting and the sound quality. I'm trying to make sure I mic the amp up now in all the videos if I can. Depends on the type of video, but yeah, hopefully. Are you noticing a difference, and are you liking the videos? Like I've been trying to make a conscious effort to do better videos, and I want to get some better lighting as well. Those soft lights, I think they're called, something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting them. But yeah, I've got 2 videos in the can at the moment. I've got a review video, and then I've got a video on a solo, another solo note for note, and it's an awesome solo. And that will be going up, if not this week, the following week. I want to put the review video up on Tuesday, and then I've got this solo note for note probably go up the following week, and then I've got a few other things coming up as well. So I've been really getting into YouTube even more lately. And oh, another thing as well, you obviously have seen the Telecaster versus Stratocaster video, and I'm amazed how well that's been doing lately. And thank you all for your lovely comments about it. And I'm going to do another. Mic 2 is going to be coming back out, and I'm going to be doing another one involving Fender guitars, but I'll leave it as a surprise at the moment. But I just need to find a time to do it, because it's getting to Christmas season, so I've got a lot of Christmas gigs coming up now. I've got 3 this week, and then 3 the following week. I know that, yeah. So just need to find a time to do it. But yes, basically, short answer, I've got lots of ideas, yeah, and lots of stuff coming up on YouTube. You forgot your tinnitus, man. Oh, I haven't forgotten my tinnitus. It's still bloody there. I hear it all the time. Brandon, best way to learn fretboard and quickest. Can you say Heather Bapshaw, please? Heather Bapshaw? Heather Bagshaw? Who's that? Congratulations, such a great live turnout, bro. Wish you lived in the States, mate. I'll go to a show and spot. Oh, thank you, Brandon. I really appreciate it. And yes, thank you everyone for tuning in. It's it really means a lot that a lot of you are here. It really means a lot. What's the first step to get into the industry? You seem to have made it. Would be good to have some advice on how to go about it, mate. I'm still on that ladder, my friend. It's hard work, and determination and tenacity, and oh God, the first step, be a nice person. That's the first step. Be a nice person, and getting over your confidence, I think, as well, because I think every guitar player has self-doubt in themselves. You know, I will stand to that, and it's getting over that confidence and just thinking, fuck it, and just get out there and do it. You know, so I'm actually trying to put a live band together, and I met up with a couple of guys on exclusive. Oh, I want to have like my sound effects, like exclusive. I met up with a couple of guys on Friday, bass player and drummer. And it was really cool, really nice guys. So, but yeah, so I want to get a live band together, and you know, and be able to get out and play to as many of you guys as I can, really. But yeah, so first step, man, is be a nice person. Depends on what you want to do actually in the industry. Do you want to be in a band? Do you want to be a session guy? Do you want to be a producer? You know, it depends on that. But yeah, be a nice person, and just you know, I think video as well now is really important. But having some kind of audio or visual video of you playing to kind of send to people is really important as well. Your best guitar shop? I do like Anderton's. I've been going there since 1996 when I first bought my guitar. Well, first started playing guitar, sorry. And guitar, I got a guitar in Epsom, which is literally a 7-minute walk from mine. So I'm liking that. But Guitar Village in Farnham. Sorry, this is all UK. That's where I got my Les Paul, and I went to Guitar Centre in LA. God, 9 years ago I went there, and my God, it was like walking into a massive shop of porn. It was amazing. I played 10s on my Strats, 11 on my JM. What's the JM? Sorry for my ignorance. Very cool. Oh God, I've lost it. Sorry, I just lost very cool looking. Oh, Trey, very cool looking website, mate. Kudos to the missus. Yeah, my girlfriend Laura set that up. Say hi from the Slaphead. I will do, buddy. I will do. Actually, I think she's cooking me dinner for 5:30. So I better keep an eye on the time. And I'm trying to get around to go and see Black Mass tonight, but we'll see. Already reeling in some royals from your singles. Actually, I'll tell you what. Plug. Ready for this? Who's got a copy of The Devil's on My Side, the CD? Got the CD here, and you got the kind of the iTunes one as well. But I haven't done it for the money, man. I've done it to kind of get my music out to as many people as possible, and I look forward to doing many more EPs and hopefully an album. I'm going to get my sandwich because I am starving. But yeah, hopefully some of you have checked out or got a copy of The Devil's on My Side, and if you have, I really appreciate it. Sorry, I'm hungry, so I've got to eat something. Right, let me answer. I've forgotten the work out the ears, by the way. I haven't forgotten it. It's all about enthusiasm, man, in the vids. Absolutely. I try to. Not try, actually, there's no trying about it. This is me. And I love guitars, I love music, and I love, you know, talking to people and helping people as much as I can, really, you know. Sorry, very talking my mouth full. But you know, I've been teaching guitar for 12 years, 13 years, 14 years. 14 years been teaching guitar, and you know, teaching people who don't practice, and you know, like kids at primary school, I teach that as well. You know, that to me is, you know, is hard work, yeah. But when I get people who I can see a progress happening and the enthusiasm, and I can see, you know, help I'm giving them, and with their own help as well, you know, I see them getting better. It's like such a big reward. So and with videos, I'm able to kind of reach as many, you know, a lot more people. And yeah, I'm glad that it comes across that I'm enthusiastic. I really am, you know, and I appreciate all the lovely words and support from you all. What leads jacks do you use? I'm taking another bite of my sandwich. Who said that? Sorry, Oliver. Hello, Oliver. How are you doing? I use whatever I can get. I've got a Roto Sounds. Roto Sound. I've got some of Roto Sound leads, and they're lovely. Here's one. as you can see in the camera. Here's one right sound. This lead, it has finally died. I don't know the make of it. I got this when I got my Les Paul in 2003, and it died about a month ago. This, whatever, let me see if I can see the make. I think it's Rossetti, actually. I might be wrong, but come to think of it, I think this is a Rossetti lead, which is kind of ironic because I do a lot of stuff with Rossetti now. But that lasted since 2003, that lead, and it did lots of gigs, especially Trev Cornwall. Basically, Trev Cornwall has known me for a long time, haven't you, Trev? And the old Dog and Duck days of gigging with Biff Tech, and it got messy in there, very messy. Can you play Little Ring? I can. I haven't played it in a while, but let's play it. Let's see what happens. I wish I had reverb on my amp though. Will be a good time. Oh, that was one. There you go, a little bit of Little Ring now. It's been quite a while since I last played it. Beautiful song, good old Jimmy. It was his birthday the other day, wasn't it? It's weird to think Jimmy would have been 73. That's nuts. Daniel Labe, who I forget. Are your strats shielded? I'm thinking about shielding mine because the couple gigs I've done have always had some kind of feedback, static, and of course paying somebody to do it. I assume all electric guitars are shielded, aren't they? I'm pretty sure. So I would have thought they are. I think all electrics are shielded. It's all, when you open that, you've got that kind of metal, like a plastic scratch plate. Not plastic scratch plate. Plastic shielding on the scratch plate on the electric. So your guitar should be shielded already, mate. Jazz Master. It would appear, I always thought Little Ring was impossible, but if you take it on, it works. I was proud of myself for a full week talking about the intro and solo. Good man. I really dig Devil single. Ah, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Glad you like it. Black Mass is good, not as good as the Whitey Bulger doc. Oh, I have to check out that documentary because I'll probably watch after the film, but it's good to see Johnny Depp actually doing a good film again, isn't it? Still on the ladder, you be on the telly. Be a nice person, that's what Nita says. There you go. I'll tell you what. There we go. Well, I'm swallowing there, a bit of music. The big misconception is when people see you on the TV, they automatically think you're rich. Automatically. And especially with Facebook now. And yeah, I've been fortunate enough to do some great session stuff and be on TV and be in adverts and all that kind of stuff. And it's been lovely. It's been great. And no, obviously I worked hard to get there, and we all go through auditions and castings, things like that. But yeah, so I've done quite a few TV work now, you know. But doesn't mean I'm rich. So, you know, what I'm getting at, when you got like Facebook and that, and people go to school, if you bump into them in a pub or out and about, and especially the school I went to, which is quite a bit chavtastic school. And oh, you must be doing well, you know, I saw you on TV, you must be earning a few bob now. It's like, no, you know, I'm earning a living, you know, but I ain't a millionaire yet, or otherwise I would have bought the Sir yesterday, you know. But I haven't got a spare £2,000. And I watched was it Vice clip from the Eagles of Death Metal. Oh, those guys are nasty, aren't they? Yeah. I posted a video, a link to the Eagles of Death Metal, their interview they did since the horrible incident in Paris, you know. So yeah. Thing is though, a lot more people I know about that band, aren't they, you know? But bless them, they're hurting. God knows what it must be like. So how many guitar students you have then? Let me take a bite. 1 second. God. Well, on a Wednesday, I teach at a primary school. Let me turn another light on. Sorry, it's getting a bit dark in here, isn't it? What's this? Does this do anything? Bring it down a bit. That might have no bad. Yeah, Wednesdays I teach at a primary school, and I teach 26 kids in 6 hours. So yeah, that's good and bad doing that, you know. It's good because, well, good, you know, to help people learn, all that kind of stuff, you know, and it's, you know, it's work. All right, and then privately it's gone down a little bit, but my gigs and sessions are going up. So privately, 15, 20 private ones, varies all the time. Oh god, my battery's getting low. Let me just get my charger. Speak among yourselves. There we go. Yeah, so about 15 or 20, and then all the schools, and then, but that's not including Skype people as well. So yeah, so I teach some people on Skype, stuff like that, which is lovely. So yeah, fair few now, but yeah, Wednesdays is a busy day for me. Right. What's going on? I love the song. Andre Bonolo. Love the single from Devil's Mind, but I heard it from Spotify. Do you get anything from that? Probably not. Company I did it with, well, the company put it out for me, Downtown, have been shit. So no, I get nothing from Spotify really. I have a copy, Devil's Cool, but I shiver in the morning light. I shiver in the morning light. I shiver in the morning light. I shiver in the morning light when you stare with me in the spotlight. Shivering now. Nice diminished chord in that song, which pleases me. Right, thanks again for all your questions, guys, and everyone tuning in. Hope you enjoy your Sunday with me. Daniel Lee, I'm talking about the full copper shielding inside the cavity. I'll have a look next time I change my strings for a bit of shield on my picker. I'm pretty sure you would have shielding. I'll be surprised if you haven't. Really surprised. Biff Tech days were great. And oh my god, did they get messy? Yes they did. Wouldn't change anything. No, those days were always, yeah, great days, man, great days. And Paul's married now. The wife and I watched Soaked in Bleach last night. It was a doc with the private investigator that Courtney Love hired to find Kurt Cobain. Very good. Makes you hate Courtney Love. Yeah, I've seen a few things on YouTube actually about Courtney Love. Interesting. Have you seen Oh God, the Kurt Cobain documentary. Oh my God, please, someone tell me the name of it. It came out like last year on cinema. It's on DVD now. Montage of Heck. Montage of Heck. Awesome. Really, really good. It would appeal. I've been to the Analogues last weekend. Those guys played the Magical Mystery Tour from the Beatles live, all the original instruments. You must check it out. Something different, man. But they're called Analogues. I'll check them out. Thank you. Oh, I have to check out Soaked in Bleach. Yeah, I have to check that out. Montage of Heck. There we go. Yeah. Anyone in chat are guitar teachers? I've never liked the one-on-one experience, although it may have been tarnished by the teachers that couldn't teach. Probably Daniel. Personally, I prefer teaching one-on-one than group lessons. I can understand why people prefer group if they're with their mates and stuff. But problem I find is that you get one quicker than the other kind of thing, you know. One pick things up quicker than the other. So yeah, maybe try another teacher. Maybe try another teacher. Trev, anyone get a chance to see the UK Foos? They're awesome. Just ask Mike. They were, Trev. One of the best tribute bands. It was like watching, basically, people don't know the story. Foo Fighters were due to play Wembley Stadium. Oh God, when was it, Trev? June. And obviously Dave Grohl broke his leg. And I think it was like 2 days before Wembley or something like that. And then they put on a tribute band, like literally in the bar next door to Wembley Stadium. And they were awesome. Like the guy, the lead singer, you know, he was Dave Grohl. He moved like Dave Grohl. He looked like Dave Grohl. He sound. The other guys not so much, but they were kind of in the back, you know. But they were really, really good. Really, really good. What's the gig you most enjoyed doing? Oh man. Headline in Shepherd's Bush Empire when I was 20 years old was a pretty good day. That was fun. Oh man, oh God, what's another good one? Depends. I remember I played with Diana Vickers at a gig with her to about, oh God knows how many thousand people. That was cool. And then, like I say, talking about the early Biff Tech days, the Shepherd's Empire one, that was Biff Tech one. Trying to think of a recent gig I've done. Even thing is though, like it's all about the audience, you know. I've done some function gigs. So I'm like, this was fucking awesome, you know. It was a great gig, you know. So those ones stand in my head more because they were such big things, you know. Like a few months ago, there's a show in the UK called TFI Friday. In the 90s, it was huge, and it kind of did a 20th anniversary special back in June or July, I think it was. And the day before, I got a call saying if I would go on there and play acoustic for like 15 seconds with Ricky Wilson from the Kaiser Chiefs, which I did. So that was a good day. And then I remember I was in the green room and I was sitting with the manager and that. And I thought I was going to the toilet. When I opened the door, I bumped into this guy. I was like, oh, you know, going to do it with a looked up and it was Liam Gallagher. I was like, oh, hello, mate. He's like, oh, sorry. I was like, after you, you know, best wee I've ever had after that. Don't ruin your dinner. The missus will chop your balls off. Nah, should be cool. I'm only lunch, so, you know, it's all right. Courtney Haight, the Kurt Cobain movie made me very depressed, but I was like, yeah, same here with the pill, same here. Who inspires you, Mike, and what 4 people would you like to sit down and have dinner with if you could? Who inspires me? Well, I'll tell you what, let's answer the dinner one. If I could sit down and have dinner, who would you like to sit down with? Well, Jimi Hendrix, because it'd just be cool. Not even, you know, talk about music, talk about women, talk about everything, you know. So Jimmy would be cool. Who else would I love to meet? Freddie Mercury, and he'll be good. entertainment around a dinner party, wouldn't he? Yeah, so Jimmy, Freddie. I would like to meet Robin Ford and get inside that mind of his. Oh, and Steve Ray Vaughan. There we go. So 3 dead, 1 alive. There you go. That's nice, you know. And who inspires you? Oh, it can be many. Oh man, I don't know. Life inspires me. You know, I suppose the main thing what inspires me is wanting to succeed more. You know, that's my biggest inspiration, and you know, getting my music out to as many people as possible, and yeah, just succeeding and kind of getting dreams coming true. You know, but then, you know, when it comes to lyrics and writing and stuff like that, I've written songs which, you know, something, a trigger memory will happen from 10 years ago and I'll start writing about that. Or it could be I overhear a conversation with someone and then that will kind of stay in the library, so to speak. And then I'll kind of make a little story about it. I like making stories in my songs, you know. And people are like, oh, what's that about? I'm like, I don't know, I just made it up, you know. So, yeah, so the kind of the drive to succeed inspires me a lot. And then when it comes to lyric stuff, you know, like just being open to what's around you, you know, and writing and making a story about it. How did you learn the fretboard? And Heather Bagshaw is my girlfriend. She is laying here watching you. Oh yeah. And she thought it was the coolest thing when you said her name. Hello Heather. How are you, sweetheart? Not every teacher is for every student. No, Daniel, not at all. Yeah, you're very much right. Won't you stand by me? Haha, I was playing and singing along there. Haha, I love that track. Won't you stand by me? Oh, just triggered what you're talking about. Shiver, yeah, of course, yeah. Why have dinner when you could have a jam with them? Exactly. Right, I tell you what, let's do this thing, what I said I'd do, and let's work out a song by ear in front of you. Sometimes I do with my students the radio test. Depends what's on the radio though. Oh, nothing. What's that? I don't know what this song is. Oh, that's cool. So there's the chorus of that song. Let's get a better one. Oh. That's F, B flat, that's F, I'm guessing. B minor, B flat, F, C major, D minor, B flat, G minor, C, F. Right, so how I'm getting that, I'm listening to so that's right, that's getting the standard chords, right, which I think you wanted. I'm hearing the bass notes. So I hear the bass notes, so you got what's going on? Going to there, right? And then once I can get the key, that's why I could hear where the chord was coming after next, you know. Once I can get the key, it's all about the harmonized major scale. So major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. So it's in the key, excuse me, it's in the key of F major there. So F major's got F major, G minor, A minor, B, oh, hang on a minute. What am I doing? Idiot. F major, G minor, A minor, B flat major, C major, D minor, E kind of half diminished, and then back to F again. So it's all harmonically working in there. And also hearing, you know, you can hear the difference between this and hear the difference between this. You know, so they're both from the D family, but that's a D major chord. That's a D minor chord. And be able to, you know, kind of work out if that's happy or sad. Just hear in your head, does it sound happy, does it sound sad? So So hopefully that answers your question, man. You can see again that I've never played that song in my life. So hopefully that answers your question there. So just be able to hear those to start with, hear those bass notes, and then from there, you know, you can get to the point where you're working out melodies and all that kind of stuff. Right, what's time? Go 4:30 already. Yes, June, he broke his leg the weekend before in Gothenburg. That's it. I love to have a minute of that tribute band. Guildfest. Oh, that Guildfest were there as well. London Astoria, of course. Yeah, I played London Astoria, didn't I? That was a great gig. Yeah, I forgot about that. Didn't forget about it, you know. Time to grab a CD, Mike. Yes, I don't know what it would appeal. If you want a CD, I have. I'm nearly run out. I need to order more. I think I have 8 or 9 CDs left. Okay. And then I just said to myself, I'm not going to order more until they're all sold out, you know. So and then I'll get more. But the first batch, the most important batch, is the first batch. I have 8 or 9 left, I think. So if you want one, just email me at mikebradguitar@aol.com or drop me a Facebook message, and we'll sort out details, all that kind of stuff there. And £5 English. Daniel Bell. Gotta go, bud. Thanks a lot for this. Great way to start my day here in Spokane, Washington. Thanks for coming, Daniel. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Hopefully I haven't missed you, but thanks for coming. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in. What a singer, Florence. Yeah, she's cool, isn't she? A friend of mine, well, I say friend, acquaintance. She's now in a backing band, backing singer for her. Mike, do you know Sean Costello? Recommend everyone to check out live at the Living Room. Lovely player. I'll check him out. Oliver Morris. When you haven't heard of Justin Bieber, get the hell out of here. Daniel A, as much as I don't want to, I better head to sleep considering it's 12:30. You know how it is with us youth, got to stay in school. I understand, Daniel. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Hope you had a good time. I certainly have. Try P, how many guitars do you have? 11. Strat, Les Paul, my blue Strat, Yamaha Pacifica Telecaster, Music Man Axis Sport, the Sterling 101, my Taylor, my Takamine, my first guitar, which was a classical, and a guitar which I bought when I went to the Isle of Wight Festival for £10 with my friend. I can't really class that as a guitar, but technically 11. Yeah, 11. He who dies with the most guitars wins, remember? Daniel Am. Man, I got your EP. I was the one who told you to send. Oh yes, sorry, you're the pill. Ah, sorry, man. Now I know. Yes, yeah, I've got one to Holland. I need to give some more because I'm getting low. Sorry, you're the pill. Of course you're Jerome. Oh, I know you, Jerome. Sorry, man. How are you? Now I know. How you doing, buddy? And I'm glad you got the CD, man. I'm glad it got to you. Also, I remember you sent me a picture, didn't you? You got there all safe. So, nah, it's great, man. Emails are coming in. Let me just check. Sorry a minute, guys. Let me just check what someone's put here. Richard Parry. Ah, Richard, yeah. Thorpe FX Gunshot Review. I'll check that out. Yeah, I'm really liking the pedal show. It's great. Richard, how have you? If you're still actually here, Rich, How have you found the videos you got from the site? All good, man. Right, I'll find out some more questions, and I better shoot myself soon. 20 is still watching. That's great. Like I say, I'm so glad everyone's here. We're all chatting like a big community of guitar geeks. Guitar geeks. And Andre, are you still there? Shall I do that little pentatonic? Is it a pentatonic run you asked for? It's my water. Can't believe it. The time is 4:37 and it is pitch black outside now. Let's do some more mojo. Yeah, I know about the Matrix lesson. Right, Andre, I tell you what, what's this? Is there much difference between Mexican and American made? Yeah, Mexican Strats I don't like at all. If you want to save a bit of money, which is nothing wrong with that, get a Japanese. Mexican, I'm not a fan of. I'm stuck in Jimmy Page style. I want to give some improv. So what is it you wanted, buddy? Is it, I need to find your question again. I expect by the time I find it, you would be answer me again. Where is it? But Mike, can you teach some exercise to improve my runs in pentatonics? Oh, was that to get to the high note? Was that? Basically runs, wasn't it? Runs with pentatonics. Right. So first thing I would say is try not to get too hung up and stuck in watching licks, you know. Watching licks, playing licks, because you need to know a lot of licks to make sense on the guitar. So what I would, let's do something where you connect. Actually, no, that legato thing I did, you know, that idea, if you kind of take that, you know, and you can kind of move it about that way, you know. So aside from the key of E, a lot of times in E, people just want to go shape 1 on the 12th fret and start blasting it, don't they, you know. But if you start something like that, if I put some mojo, something like that, you know, so there I'm going, I'm in shape 3, 5 to 7 on the 5th string, sliding, then 5 on the 4th. Hopefully writing this, you can watch, this will be on my channel so you can watch it back and all that kind of stuff. So you got 5, 7, 5 on the 4th, and then slide 7 to 9 on the 4th string. So now you're in shape 4 with the pentatonic, and then go to 7 on the 3rd, and then when you go 9, slide to 12 on the 3rd. So now you're in shape 5 of E minor pentatonic, and then we can go to 10 on the 2nd string. Actually, no, I didn't do that, did I? Sorry, scrap that. You can do that, but I carried it that way. Sorry, just realised that. So you got 5 to 7 on the 5th string, play 5 on the 4th, and then I did 7 to 9 on the 4th and hit the 7 on the 3rd, and then do 9 to 12 on the 4th string and hit the 9 on the 3rd. So that's still shape 5, all right? And then 12 to 14 on the 4th string, and then 12 on the 3rd, and you're back in shape 1. And you can do, if you know Jimmy Page, you could do your kind of bend 14th fret 3rd string, 12 on the 2nd, 12 on the 1st, and then 15 on the 2nd. What I did there, did did that 12 to 14, 12 and the third. That kind of stuff. That was loud. Sorry, neighbours. So that help, Andre. They're much different. Oh, sorry. I'm stuck in doing pentatonic run to lower strings to high strings. So that was kind of there. Hopefully that helped. Oh, what's going on there? All right, 4:43. I got it. Good man, Andre. Good. That's all right, Andre. No worries, man. No worries at all. If anybody's got any other questions, let's do a couple more questions, and I better call it a night. Well, I'll call it a night. Technically, it's still the afternoon. But you know what I mean. But like I say, I'm going out. Well, might be going out, but Dins. I think she's doing beef. What's going on here? What's this comment? Every time I can't think of this. Don't know. Andre Bonlo. So Andre, when are you going to buy like I don't know, an L5, a Gibson L5 jazz guitar? Oh, Andre, I do enjoy our little banter. Oh, Trev, thanks, man. Oh, you sweetheart. I'll tell you, I've just seen your picture, Trev. What a hunk you are. Oh, love it. Love it. Let's have some cheese. Richie's. Oh, Richard. You know the way to my heart, don't you? God, what Richie song? He used to always do the kind of those kind of things, or kind of doing it with trill, and they'll scrape. I used to do that all the time when I was a kid. And that big wide vibrato, which I do all the time, and I nicked that from Richie Sambora. We all gotta love the Richie, and I hope he gets his life sorted, because yeah, he doesn't seem good. John Stewart, any advice for picking? Been watching all stream, but only just decided to pipe up. Hello, John. Welcome. Well, thanks for joining all stream, and yeah, speak up at the back there. Now, any advice on picking? Picking, I work on a lot, and I have always worked on a lot. I'm left-handed, but obviously play guitar right-handed. So first thing I would say, personally, I find this is the pick I've been using for 15 years, Dunlop 1.5 mil. I pick very, very hard. And if you've seen Instagram pictures, I've put a couple of picks up and, well, completely worn them all out. Are you on Instagram, guys? If so, Mikey B909, I think I am. Or if you go on Twitter, Mike J. Bradley, and then you'll see links on there to it. But yeah, Mikey B909, Mike Bradley, you'll find me. Yeah, so thick pick, I would say. And then as much as possible, you want it from here, all right? For some reason, I do move there a little bit as well. I can't stop that, it's just there, you know? So if I'm kind of... But you want it all the wrists, you know? So if I've got... Now, you probably can't tell too much through the camera. But it's all going from that point. So you're doing the kind of Pulp Fiction... that kind of stuff, and you know, so you really want that all from the wrist. You don't want to, you don't want that, you know, how Gary Moore played, because he was at elbow when he picked, you know, and sounded phenomenal. But how he played, oh, Mad Hatter 46, you found me, hello buddy. But no, how he played like that is beyond me, you know. So yeah, so obviously, as you probably heard countless times through tutorial videos, you know, pick everything nice and slow. And I do a mixture of, I do alternate picking mainly, but because I've over the last year I've really got into that kind of sweep up. I think through watching and listening to a lot of Robin Ford and Steve A. Vaughan, that kind of stuff, you know. So that's called a comedy picking, and Eric Johnson do a lot. So you got like that, no, 15, 12, 15, 12, 14. You could go 15, so down, up, and up again. I'm not very good at that kind of stuff, but, or you could look at this going, you know, down, up, down, up, down. And if you go back to the 15th fret on the second string, do a sweep down to it. Me, I want to do alternate picking for that. But let's have a mix of both there. But as always, do it really, really slow and just try and be relaxed. That's what I'd say. Hopefully that has helped you there, buddy. Johnny boy, what's a good goal for 6 months as a beginner? 6 months. If you can play Don't Look Back in Anger by Oasis, if you can do that after 6 months, you're on the right track. I would say it's got no bar chords in it. It's all open chords, and it's not too much pressure, you know. Do you have any suggestions to start or join a band? Oh man, again. Oh, sorry, I've skipped one. Any tips for recording an album in a good studio? I personally, I would say, don't do it in your bedroom or something. You know, save up and be able to go in a studio, you know, relatively good studio, and record it that way. Thanks, Rich. Yeah, so do you have any suggestions to start or join a band? So starting a band, well, if you're going to start a band, putting ads up, depends where in the world you are, but there's a thing called Star Now. You can put stuff up there, and it's a pure musician's website, and UK music jobs. If you're in America or somewhere else, I'm sure there's similar things. And you've got Gumtree, you know, and in music magazines as well. And then joining bands, get your ears up, because they'll send you probably a SoundCloud page, and then for you to work out the songs and then go for an audition. And like what I was saying earlier about being a nice person, you know, so don't go in there being a tit. Be really nice. Cool if you make some jokes, and obviously be yourself, you know. But yeah, get your ears up so you can really work out their songs. Dick Dale for president. That was better than bloody Donald Trump. Let's have some Led Zepp to finish. Hell yeah. Let me just finish these, and then the missus thinks so hard. Probably the only person in the world. Hey, bastard. Where's it going? Would you believe I found a pink-haired inked up pro cake maker? Haha, I have no idea what you're talking about. A pink-haired inked up pro cake maker. What, cakes? Like patisserie cakes? Frank DeMarco. Hi, Mike. Greetings from the States. Greetings from the UK, Frank. Would love to visit UK someday. How many states have you been to here in the US? Well, technically one. Well, LA and Vegas. Is that still classed in one state? Sorry, my ignorance there. My brother, hopefully some of you have seen at some point, my brother's got a YouTube channel, Mr. Andy Bradley. And check him out. He does wacky kind of comedy sketches and that, and his editing is brilliant. He's helped me out so much. But my brother, he's just booked a one-way ticket. He's flying to New York, and he's going to drive New York to LA, basically the East Coast to the West Coast, and then obviously go through all the different places, you know, Washington, Chicago, and then Florida, and then, you know, all on the West Coast, San Fran, West Coast. But he said to me yesterday he's going to go to Mexico as well. So yeah, Mr. Andy Bradley, check him out on YouTube, add him up, subscribe him. He does funny videos, nothing to do with guitar, but he will be going to the States, so he'll be able to answer your question better than what I can. 1.5. Wow, I use 1 mil on my bass. Oh, the picks, because I'm hard, Trev. Oh, Predator, Denmark. Oh, cool. That's okay. Yeah, they must have similar things, you know. DenmarkMusicJobs.com. I don't know. But yeah, you'll find some. Right, it's 5 to 5, so I better wrap up. So some Led Zepp to finish. Thank you all, by the way. It's still I just went from 21 to 20, but thank you all for tuning in. It's been a nice little turnout, and I've been, let's say, sorry, I bet those who were waiting at 3 o'clock. One time I think I got in at 3:30 in the end, didn't I? Yes, bit of a nightmare, but hopefully that won't happen on the next one I do with these, and I will be doing more, don't you worry. And yeah, those who are asking about the Devil's on My Side, drop me in, if you want a CD, drop me an email, and I'll sort one get into you, like good old It Was a Pill. And also on iTunes, or you can listen to it free on Spotify. But I tell you what, if you listen on Spotify, just share it with as many people as you can. That's all I ask. And what else do I want to say? Oh yeah, of course, those who haven't checked out my website, please do. I'd really appreciate it. And I say there's a load of cool info about me, like you don't know enough about me already. And if you're after some cool lessons, check out the lessons page on there. Some really cool video lessons I've done and all that jazz. And of course there'll be lessons going on YouTube as well. But the ones on the side are just a bit more kind of, you know, in depth, shall we say. Thanks, Rich. I will do. Thank you. It'll appeal, you stud. Right, so let's do a bit of Led Zepp. Oh God, mind's blank. Whoa. You can never go wrong with. I tell you what, instead of starting on something rock. Nice Sunday. I haven't played this in about 2 years. Go. Apparently not. Oh, too loud, too loud. What was it? There we go. Oh, what was that? Kind of there. Bit of Led Zeppelin. Of course you got, you know, your classic. It's all good, clean fun. There we go. Some Led Zeppelin for you. Rock on, Frank. Thanks, buddy. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Yes, mate. She has pink hair, tattoos, and yes, she's an awesome cake mate. Oh, you got a girl. Got you, Trev. Got you. I'm with you. I wonder what you're talking about. Peace out of the pill. Thanks for coming, man. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, guys. Thanks all for tuning in. I see a lot of you going now, but I will. I'll see you all very, very soon. Next YouTube video will be up on Tuesday. Review of that guitar there, which I'm keeping off camera. And yeah, I'll see you all very, very soon. And be good to yourself. Hopefully, I'll see Black Mass today. I'll let you know. I'll give a review on my Facebook page. Take care. See you all soon. Bye. Oh, my buddy signing out. Take care, guys.